Hey there, tech fans. I'm Dave Graveline, and you've tuned Into Tomorrow here on ITTV. Just a reminder that we want to send you prizes for participating on our weekly radio program. If you have any question related to technology, a tip for our audience, or have a favorite app or some tech rage you want to share with us, call the Ask Dave hotline 24/7 anytime at your convenience, 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Don't forget that our free app is available also. Please select the audio option and you can send us your question or comment that way too. Our prize closet sends out tons of cool prizes every week. When we hear your call, it makes it on the air. Then we'll send one to you. We love sharing goodies with our audience all the time. Do you know when the very first YouTube video was uploaded? Chris has the answer in his feature This Week in Tech History, where he looks at that and other milestones of the tech world.
This week in 1926, Western Electric and Warner Brothers announced Vitaphone, a process to add sound to film. In 1961 this week, the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, gave approval for FM stereo broadcasting. This week in 1972, Apollo 16, commanded by John Young, landed on the moon. In 1977 this week, optical fiber was used to carry live telephone traffic for the first time. And this week in 2005, the first ever YouTube video was uploaded by co-founder Jawed Karim, titled Me at the Zoo.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin, the global innovation show for consumer electronics and home appliances, and the official partner of the future. Get more info at ifa-berlin.com. If you don't already subscribe to our free once-a-week tech newsletter, don't wait another minute. Stop by our main page at intotomorrow.com and look for the red box. Enter your email address and click the link in the confirmation email that you'll receive. You'll have Into Tomorrow in your inbox once a week.
Make sure you also get social with us. Check out our Facebook page and hit that like button while you're there. Then follow our official Twitter feed. Stay up to date on all things Into Tomorrow. Sewing machines have gotten real high tech these days and can do a lot more than just apply buttons and hem your pants. We recently chatted with June Mellinger from Brother as she was showing off their dream machine.
Everything is really exciting, and we have some great products that I think that your listeners are going to really enjoy hearing about. This is a machine that homeowners, hobbyists really can enjoy. So here we have a over 10-inch diameter touch screen, and as soon as I just simply touch the screen, I'm ready to start seeing what this machine can do. Now this machine has a camera in it, it has a laser guide, it has videos, it's got an MP3 player, it's got a jack for headset in case you want to hear what you're watching, and you've also got those movies in there as well. So you know what's really cool about this machine? It will actually sew or embroider without you touching anything. It'll do it by itself. We have a relationship with Disney, and Ariel is, of course, one of the princesses. Sure. And so we have had all of our Disney designs digitized, so they're ready to embroider that professional look. But look at the screen. You've got information about the thread colors, the time that it's going to take to embroider a design, how large the design would be. You can also say, I want to change the colors of the thread, rotate your design, and so forth. We take the guessing out of everything. Now, what if I'm done with embroidery and I say, what else does this machine have? Look at that. We have a beautiful HD screen. You can sew with this machine, not just embroider. You can do embroidery, Disney, and My Design Center. My Design Center is really very interesting. Now I can say, I might have a design and I can scan it and embroider it. Now we have one over there that we're going to go to in a minute that is doing just that, and we'll show you how the scanning works. So I'm going to slide this scanning pad onto my machine and lock it in place. It's the same as inserting an embroidery hoop on your machine. Very simple. So now I have a design that I could either have drawn or made a copy of. So now I say I'm going to look at the line of it. I've set it in place and I'm going to say, let's scan it. And now it starts to scan the design. It's so much quicker than before because we had a camera device and scanning before and it took a little bit longer to scan. And we know people are so impatient. They want to get the job done.
Yeah, none of us have time for that anymore.
Time for this, you know? It takes so much longer to draw it by hand. But here I've created this design. Now you can look at that design. Look at all those different regions. Every single one of those regions have to have color applied to it so that I can say where I want to put a specific color of embroidery thread. So, and I can say I can just do the outline, just do those black lines, or I can fill in the areas with different colors, or I can surround an entire area with stitching.
So up underneath here is the camera that's doing the scanning right now?
The camera is scanning that, and it's just about done there. Now it's ready to go back and track. It's going to recognize it. Look at that. Do you see how quick that was?
That just scanned that entire, very complicated image.
It absolutely did. And the next thing I'm going to do is just say, okay. It says, wait a while. Okay, wait a while. It's done. And then I'm going to go in, and I can pull in my corners if I wanted to. I'm going to go to set, and I'm ready to either add the colors, rotate, etc. And I can also edit. I can use my eraser pen to get rid of these little outlines for the magnets and so forth. I'm ready to embroider, and it changes it into embroidery 1, 2, 3. So here's my samples.
Nice.
Just your outline. This is a single stitch. I could do a satin stitch outline as well. Then I could say, well, I also like this, that I wanted those regions of color filled in. So not just the outline, but I filled it in with embroidery stitches. Or I can say, look, here's that satin stitch, a little wider, a little thicker. And then I can fill the area around it with a stippling stitch. Remember what it could do. It said, find this area, fill it with the stitching. I don't have to program anything else. I just press the button and it's ready to go. Simple, quick, and it is creative. We've been in this business for more than a century. So we've taken that creativity and put it into the latest and greatest products from Brother.
Don't forget our ongoing Support Our Troops campaign. Stop by our site to check out many ways you can say thanks to the men and women keeping us free. Well, that does it for this week's Peek into Tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline. You can catch us right here again next week. Until then, we'll see you online and absolutely on the radio.
I gotta pee.